Are we on the countdown?
What's up, Pete?
Are we on the countdown?
I have to cut it there because of copyright issues.
So are we on?
That's what I have. We're on. We're live. What is up to our 3 people who listen to us every time we're on? Fuck you guys. But thank you.
I had to move the mouse trap because I wanted to put my hand on it.
Thank you greatly. This is Real Talk with a touch of sarcasm. I'm here with my man Sean Redbeard McKenney and Chunky Hustle, who happens to be my brother.
Still the
Yes, we are.
best nickname on the show, by far.
Which one?
I'm
Chunky
very-
Hustle.
Chunky Hustle.
I just want to put this out there. Go Eagles. Bullshit lost today. Fuck it. I don't care.
Okay.
It is what it is, dude. I don't care.
I just wanted to let everybody know that, we were talking off air, and we were talking about a story with Andrew and I.
Talking fair.
No,
Explain.
off air. Off
Oh,
air.
well, I thought you said talking fair.
We were talking about quite a few years ago. We were on a Venango Street, and my brother put a staple gun to my hand. Not a staple, a staple gun.
Sure.
But was it air or was it like the
Spring loaded.
Yeah, it was
Spring-loaded?
For sure,
Yes.
spring loaded.
Yes, it was spring loaded.
like the
And
carpet
yes.
insulation?
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely,
all right.
absolutely.
So he put it on my hand.
It was
He's
a
like-
strong fucking staple gun.
So he's going. He's like, I'm gonna pull the trigger, and I was like, I'm not moving my hand. He's like, I'm pulling the trigger. I was like, I'm not moving my hand. He pulled the trigger. I kept my hand there, and the minute the staple was in my hand, he's like, dude, I'm so sorry, and he pulled it out. Dude, it was one of those long ass
Dude,
staples.
first of all, there was a couple you won'ts in there. Absolutely. There
Yeah,
was a
and I
couple
was
you
like,
won'ts.
well, yeah, I was like,
He said
no.
you won't at least 6 times.
Yeah, but I was like, he was like, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I was
You
like,
deserved
you
every
won't.
single bit
Exactly.
of it.
And I was like, dude, I'm gonna staple your hand. He
No,
said,
but
go
it-
ahead, you won't.
no.
It don't even hurt.
But if you go,
And
but-
I did it, dude. The look
but-
on his face.
Sean, he's going like this. He's pulling the trigger closer, 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 and then all of a sudden when he did it, and I kept my hand there, I didn't pull my hand away. The staple went in my hand. Now you can say the look on my face, the look on yours. You were like,
Yeah, I shit my pants. I was like 15 years old, and I
no,
absolutely shit my
no,
pants.
you weren't 15.
I was.
You're probably 18.
I absolutely was. Anyway, look.
You're on a quick road, my friend.
A what?
You're on a quick road.
With what? Oh, really?
What is that?
It's the countdown for the mouse traps.
Oh, I can't curse, right?
Yeah,
No, you can curse.
But you pay for it.
you do.
To be honest, they don't hurt anymore. We've
It's
gotten
pi-
hit with them
it's-
so many times.
It's pinky. Today's the pinky.
Today's the pinky.
Today's
oh,
pinky.
that's gonna hurt.
Today's pinky.
I got my ring on from my nephew. That was
Dude,
left
where,
up here.
where's the emblem?
I don't know. It was up here and it was blank.
Do you know what kind of emblem what kind of ring that was?
That's
Here,
Batman.
let me see.
That's Batman. That's the Batman ring.
Oh, that's cute. It's weird. So anyway, here's what we got for you guys today. Sports. Junkie hustle. Junkie hustle. I dig it. Anyway, look, we got sports and we got live commentator today. Of course, we get Jimmy. So Jimmy bribed me today.
I bribed him.
The only way he would come on the show is if I displayed the Rocky and Apollo Creed.
From Rocky 1.
We need something to go under it to prop it up.
Yes.
So we can just put it like that.
Because it was sitting. Listen,
Booyaka shock.
but it was sitting in his cabinet for years.
All this garbage you have hanging all over the place.
Dude, it was in his cabinet.
Dude,
bro.
and you
Shut
didn't
up.
have that displayed?
Dude, shut up. That's all I'm saying.
Do you feel my pain? Do you feel my pain with that one?
Dude,
There's
well, I
no
make
pain
fun of
being
him all the
felt.
time. But you know what? I'm going to take a strike for this. I don't care. Say it all the time. I've never seen someone love shit. Just absolute garbage shit more than anyone in my life.
Dude, first of all,
Then who?
there's no such thing as shit, right?
Oh, wait.
You have to understand something.
That's not a curse, though. Okay, this is getting weird.
First of all, that shouldn't
My
even
question
count.
is, what are curse words?
For 300?
Pretty much all S and F is all we really count.
For 300? What are curse words
No,
for
for
300?
1,000, Alex.
No, but listen, that's yours.
Sorry.
I'm going to be honest
No,
with
you're
you.
not.
No, listen. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The term one person's trash is another person's treasure couldn't
Oh
be
my
more
God.
true. It couldn't be more true. It is true. There's no doubt about it. And I'll tell you why.
Because your dad's a billionaire.
Well, no, he does. He picks trash.
I know. I knew way that.
Here we
way
go.
Before.
I picked trash and made beautiful things out of it.
what?
I'm
The
not a
number-
clutter person.
Wait a minute.
And you're a knick-knack person.
Look at number 4. You're talking over people.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll
I'm
take
kidding.
one. I'll take one.
No, why? You didn't curse.
You didn't curse.
Yeah.
I
So-
never took one yet.
So we did these because people used to curse so much it made us sound like a bunch of bumbling twits. So these
Yeah.
kind of keep it in check.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
So, dude, the number 3 reason how hipsters pay their rent is from picking trash and making beautiful things out of it.
I agree
That's
with you there.
100% true. Like they'll
Oh,
find
yeah,
it. They'll
I get
find
it.
like an old coat rack and paint it and like
Teal
throw a
and
couple.
white.
Yeah, throw a couple like
Bedazzles on it.
Yeah, bedazzles, a couple spray paint squirts, and like say it's from like some estate sale they got from a lady that like lived in the 20s, and then they'll put it on like offer
was
up
an
for
artist.
like 100,000 and get like
Well, I
maybe
mean, let-
25.
Yes. I took the coat rack out of this lady's house, and she was an artist.
Well, I
So-
mean, like, let's not get all of it twisted. Some of these hipsters, they smell obnoxiously poor, and they
Like
look
AC/DC.
Oh my god, dude!
and they look,
God bless
they
them.
look it, but they're not. A lot of them actually have money, but they just
yeah.
dress
well, no,
like
no, they don't
like
have money.
hobos. Their parents
have
do.
money. Yeah,
exactly.
They're trust fund babies.
But like I've seen hipsters that are like acting like they're broke, wearing $300 sweaters and $200 pair.
yeah,
of boots.
they're called trust fund babies. And what happens is say they can't like buy a charger for their cracked cell phone. They'll call
I
daddy.
need a new cell phone.
They'll be like, "Daddy, can I borrow 5,000 for what? Oh, my cell phone's broken, Dad."
and
I know-
rent.
And yeah, my rent. I mean, my God, I had to repair my scooter, and it just it put me back.
The wheel fell off my scooter.
Delivering
sorry,
for
Dad. I'm sorry,
Postmates is just
Father.
not paying enough.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the
can we
vape-
talk about real things?
The vape shop is just God.
Why? You vape.
my part,
I don't vape anything. Do you see a vape up here?
my part.
No, there's one in your car.
It's Sean's.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Well, whatever.
I
don't
do it
care
in here
whose it is.
because
You
when I
suck
drink,
on it more than anybody. but
when
it's
I
all right.
drink, I want to smoke a cigar. I can't smoke a cigar. He's got 2 kids downstairs.
Well, put a vent in here.
Yeah, I'll do one right there. Boom, done. Next week you'll see a vent right on that
I'm gonna be right here.
right on the thing there.
Anyway, can we talk about real things?
Yes. So let's.
Can
start
we
with-
get some real talk?
Let's start with the
Canelo Triple G. Canelo Triple G last night.
I
Great
missed.
fight.
What do you
Great
think about
fight. Great fight. He missed it last night.
I missed it. I was painting
was actually-
my mother-in-law's.
A great fight.
Explain why was it a great fight. Why
Because
do you
you-
think it was a great fight?
Because you had the two best in their primes. Well, one's 36, the other one's 28 or whatever, 29.
No, he's not 20. He's like 24.
Who? Canelo?
25. Canelo's
No,
like
it's
27.
No, he's
78,
closer to
28,
30.
Yeah.
But
Trust me.
what do you think about?
I'll
What,
fact-
Okay. Before
what do you think about the cow meat scandal? Let's preamble the fight here.
Oh.
What do you think about the?
They were
the-
first.
wait,
They were first. They were
Supposed to fight
in
6
May
months
5th,
ago.
In May
Yeah.
5th. But you know what? I always had respect for Canelo as a fighter. Canelo's a great fighter. But then when you get caught cheating, and well, you have to understand one thing. He's a golden boy.
He's 28.
He's okay. He's the golden boy's new golden boy.
No,
Oscar De La
absolutely.
Hoya's thing. So when you actually have the audacity to say, "Well, I ate tainted meat,"
cow meat.
that's where I got my stuff
Tainted
from.
cow meat, not even beef, not
Yeah.
bad beef.
Yeah.
Tainted cow meat.
Cow meat from Mexico, dude. That dude, he's from Mexico. He is,
But he's got so much bread.
But he don't live in Mexico. Probably lives in Vegas, lives in California
well,
or
here's-
whatever. But here's my thing: if you're eating tainted meat, you got issues.
Well, even if he is living in Mexico, you think he's eating off a street cart
No,
that would
no,
have
no.
like tainted cow meat?
no, I
No,
get it.
not
I
at
get
all.
it. I get it 110%. And you know what? Watching when it first was supposed to happen May 5th, it made me laugh because all I kept thinking was, did you ever see the movie The Fighter with the movie about Mickey Ward?
Yeah.
Well, he fought the one guy.
With Christian Bale was in
Yeah,
it.
Christian Bale was his brother.
Who played the Mickey?
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg.
It was Marky Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Funky Bunch.
Marky Mark, like he knows him. Oh yeah,
No, so listen.
it was Mommy Mark. Yeah. He
No,
beat
but
it.
I remember Christian
but
Bale
listen,
being the
but
drugged
listen.
out brother and
But
trainer.
he was all
here's the
sucked
funniest
out.
part of that, is that he takes the one fight, and the guy backed out or whatever, and then they take the other guy, and he's a fighter from Philly, just came out of prison. He's like, yeah, he's been on his couch for 6 months, and the guy comes in, and he's all jacked up, and he was like 60, like he was like 20 pounds heavier, and Mark Wahlberg says he was like, well, he's like, if he's been on his couch all month, he's like, I'm gonna buy a couch. It's now that's a whole nother thing. Last night's fight was a great fight. That's what it was. I think Triple G won, but I think it was if it would have went that way, the scores were right.
Canelo was winning either way.
No, he wasn't. Oh yes,
It's a golden boy fight.
If it was
Yeah.
if it was a draw, Canelo was winning.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well, he didn't win.
I don't
the
think
first
he
one.
won. I don't think he won the
Either
last fight.
way.
No, he didn't win.
It was a draw.
The last one
fight.
was a draw.
Yeah.
A draw.
But no, I mean, I thought that Triple G won the last fight. I think Triple G got robbed on the last
I'll
fight.
be
On the
honest with you.
first one. On the first one. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't see it. I
All right.
really didn't.
I missed this
So
last one.
let's talk about what's rising after last night's fight. Right.
It's going to be.
Floyd Manny too.
No.
That's already a thing.
No, it's not.
They
The
didn't
fuck
announce
it
yet.
ain't.
I didn't hear about that at all.
Yeah,
No,
Floyd Manny
they-
too, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
Get your head in the game. EA Sports.
No. They were at. They were at a boxing. Oh, the one when Danny Garcia fought Porter 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They were both in the.
That wasn't bad.
No, but they were both in
That was
the.
last week.
Danny lost.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad fight. Though.
Pissed.
Thank God.
Why are you pissed?
I like Danny, dude. He's a good dude.
How do you know? You ever
Dude,
meet Danny?
He's my homeboy, man.
You ever meet Danny?
Yeah.
Where?
The penthouse.
Oh, really?
I swear that's serious.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding.
Now, that's funny. I agree with that. But here's the thing. He at the Danny Porter fight, Mayweather and Pacquiao was there, and they ran into each other, or whatever, and they FaceTime or they went live or whatever. But now Pacquiao's not owned by Bob Arum anymore. So he's like, we'll see is in December.
Oh.
So they're fighting in December this year.
Who is?
Pacquiao Mayweather.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's
And-
a quick.
No, it's not.
No, it's 3, 4
weeks.
months, 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
6 weeks to fight.
Yeah.
And but Pacquiao already lost his first fight coming back, but he won a title off Matisse. So he has the belt. So now he's
But he-
relevant again.
But that belt, when he lost that belt fight to that the young kid. What is he, Australian or
Horn.
English?
No, that was his first
Horn.
fight.
That was his first fight back.
I thought Manny won that fight.
That was the outdoors one.
The outdoor fight, yeah.
He did win.
I
No,
thought
he
he won
didn't.
that
No,
fight.
no.
The fuck out of
Absolutely.
here. Yes, he did,
Yes, he
dude.
did.
No, Horn beat him.
No, he didn't.
No, he did not.
Yes, he
way.
did.
No way.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Dude,
why.
I remember
Wait,
watching
listen.
that fight.
And especially in the later rounds, dude.
Bro, he
Pac
was beating the balls
trashing
off.
him
He was beating
in
the balls
later
off him.
rounds.
Dude, when they raised his hand, I
couldn't
feel
believe
like
it. I was at
everybody
the
at the
podium.
bar. I feel like everybody at the bar was like screaming, like, "What the fuck,
Bullshit.
dude? I know you had to
I
watch
watched
the
it.
fight.
I
There's no
watched
way,
the fight.
my
I
man.
was at
There's
Brian
no,
Sickles' house, and I watched it.
there's no way you're gonna sit here, having watched that fight, and say that Manny Pacquiao lost that fight. There's no
Yeah,
way.
He lost that fight. The
There's-
judges said he lost the fight.
Yeah, but I mean,
In all
by your own
reality.
eyes, he won.
But
the
the
fight.
judges said he lost that fight.
It's
No, honestly,
it's a timeline, right? I mean, like it's a storyline.
No,
I feel
no,
like
no,
I feel like the
no.
judges set it up. They had to.
No. Because
It's bullshit.
You don't have one of the best fighters of all time come back and lose a fight.
Well, he did, but he won.
He
He
won,
lost.
but
He
he
lost,
lost.
but he won.
I know. I'm busting.
He won,
no.
but he lost.
Yeah.
Potato. I don't cry over spilt milk. That's it.
Sometimes you win. Sometimes you lose.
So let's switch over to the better fight game.
All right. So it's
MMA.
Mayweather and
No.
Pacquiao.
Let's talk McGregor Khabib.
McGregor's gonna hurt Khabib bad.
I think it really
I
depends
agree.
on which Khabib shows up.
No, whatever Khabib shows up is, I can't even say that. It sucks. I can't even say
Where are
that.
they fighting at? They
You
fighting
know
in
why?
Vegas? Are they
Yeah,
in
they're
Vegas?
fighting in Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. I can't even say that because McGregor hasn't fought in a long time. MMA.
Yeah,
I
but
can't say that,
so
dude.
apparently, from what I'm hearing, McGregor has spent this past
You can't play
year.
with that, dude.
He spent his past year doing nothing but jiu-jitsu,
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
and takedown snuffs. And he's always been really good at defending the takedown. That's not an arguable fact. He's good at defending the takedown.
Ask Eddie. Hate saying
He
it,
managed
but
to keep. He managed to keep.
Eddie fucked his whole game plan out when he fought him, dude.
Yeah, he
so
did.
I can't even. What he went out and
Do you know
did-
why? Wait,
Everybody's got
you
a
know
plan
what?
until they
Wait,
get punched
wait.
in the fucking face.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Right, I dig
But I'll
it.
tell you right now, the reason why,
That wasn't the thank you though.
the reason why, like when Eddie was fighting Connor, the minute Connor had him was when Eddie started talking smack. Because
They
Eddie
gotta sell the fight.
No,
I
no,
feel
no,
like,
no.
dude,
Whoa. Wait.
He
Let
has
me
to sell the fight, dude.
wait. Let me finish.
He's got it.
Connor's going to sell his fight.
No, I'm talking about Eddie.
Yeah, but Eddie was never a trash talker. And then all of a sudden he tried it and he sounded dumb.
Well, I mean,
He sounded dumb.
he was never a
Probably.
trash talker because he's not a wordsmith. He's a knucklesmith.
Yeah, he went to North Catholic.
Please,
he's from Kensington.
Please don't make me pick on him because of that.
no,
It's
dude.
one of the
Look,
worst things I've ever
I
heard.
love
out of-
Eddie, dude. I love Eddie.
I love Eddie too, but when I actually watched him fight, what's his name? The GOAT.
Oh, Nick Thompson.
I watched him fight him at the Crazy Leprechaun. Is that the one? Well, whatever. But here's my
That's
thing.
that was his last fight at 170.
Here's
he fought
what's,
Nick Thompson at Bodog.
Oh.
here's what's crazy,
Dude got
Like-
TKO'd, man. He went right to 155.
dude. When you hear somebody say, "I'm half Puerto Rican, I'm half Irish, and I'm from Kensington, I'm supposed to fight," that took me off of Eddie.
Why?
Because who cares where you come from? You're a fighter. You're a fighter.
It's all about the success story, right? So like, if you grew up in Kensington, being from Philly, like,
Yes.
ew. Unless you're from like the 70s, right, where like Kensington was a thriving neighborhood.
Wait. Here we go. Danny Garcia's from there.
Yeah, but he's
Danny
also
Garcia's from
20.
Tacoma.
Joey
He's-
DeVaco's from there. But don't say
Danny's
also-
from Tacony. He's not from Kensington.
He's from Tacony,
Oh,
but
sorry,
that doesn't matter.
He trained at Harrogate.
It doesn't
I have
matter.
a big thing stuck
So-
in my crawl.
All right, so for the listeners, let me get one thing straight. The Kensington from the 90s is 100% different from the Kensington in the 70s.
Absolutely.
Let's clear that up very quick.
Okay.
So Eddie's like 36, right? Is he 30?
Yeah.
He's like something around there. The Eddie Alvarez that's 36 years old from Kensington is complete. I guess it was during the transition from the 70s.
No,
It was getting
still a tough-
shitty.
yeah.
It was getting shitty. Tough neighborhood. It was getting shitty. But that's what I'm saying.
That was 3.
Everybody loves a success story, right? So like, everybody loves a success story. So like, dude,
I wish the camera
especially for like, the time, right? Like, especially when he did that thing, the neighborhood walkthrough.
Yeah, with
like,
who was it, Ariel?
it was Ariel, but
Yeah.
there was Billy Hunter was behind him, the cop, right? You know what I mean? Like the top cop, the real top cop in the city of Philadelphia's police department. But yeah, so like you're walking through nowadays and you see people dipping, you see people walking up to him, yo Eddie,
Okay.
what's up? It's a good success story because
But I know it
that's-
is.
That's
I'm not
where he
picking on
came
because
from.
of that. But my thing is,
But
don't say
you can't
here's-
discredit him for that.
I'm not discrediting him at all.
Well, saying you don't like him because he said that.
No. That kind of turned me off.
Why?
Of him.
Explain. Why?
What do you mean? Because I'm half Puerto Rican, I'm half Irish, and I'm from Kensington, so I was made to fight. It doesn't mean you were made to fight. It doesn't matter. You could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, whatever. But don't say, wait, whoa. Now, we come from German and Irish backgrounds.
Sure, good.
And they're all fighters and everything else. I never wanted. Well, that's what Eddie fell into.
Good.
And he's great at it. But guess what? Don't make that a point of your thing when you're fighting Connor. He never made it a thing to that until he fought Connor.
Let me explain. Let me ask you a question. What is the first thing What is the first thing anybody that's from Kensington, especially older heads, because I feel like older heads will throw their neighborhood around a lot when they get into like a verbal argument.
Absolutely.
When they get over, I'm from Kensington, motherfucker. That's like almost like the first thing they say. And why though? Because it's almost like imposed that like,
You
oh
grew up
shit,
throwing hands.
I came from like a bad neighborhood. That's what he's trying to say.
But I get
Somebody
that.
from fucking Ohio.
Say,
listen-
I'm from Cleveland. I can
Yeah.
mess you up.
Exactly. Listening to somebody saying I'm from Kensington isn't
No.
going to understand what that means.
No,
But if someone
but
says
see,
they're
but-
from,
Chi-town?
I'm trying to think like what's
No,
one of the
listen.
farming towns in Ohio. There's not a Dayton, Ohio, is there? Isn't there?
there's a Youngstown. Youngstown.
Well,
There's some heavy hitters from Youngstown. Youngstown's like almost like a ghetto type of Ohio. But look, I'm not. Didn't fall down yet.
Yeah.
I'm not picking on Eddie for it, but when he said that, I was like, okay.
I don't know why it turned you off of him.
Yeah.
He's just speaking truth.
Because-
it is what it is.
but-
because what's Irish, right? Irish are known for fighting.
Okay.
Well, that's
I
more
don't even
because
know
they're known
why.
for their drinking, and when you drink, you fight.
Yeah, but I don't even know why.
I mean, whatever. He just said,
All right,
"I'm
look,
from
listen, it's
I'm
my
from
opinion.
I'm from a bad area.
Yeah.
I grew up throwing my hands. I've thrown my hands my whole life.
here we go. Why does Irish just why do they have like a name for fighting?
Because they're drunks.
No.
I'm
no,
just
no.
this is a real question. I have
Because-
no idea why that thing started. Like why did that
because
start?
like the Fighting Irish, Notre Dame has it, whatever.
Yeah, but why though?
Because when the Irish came over here, everybody can talk about all they want to.
No, nobody's talking about it.
No,
I
listen.
genuinely
I'm gonna
don't
let you
know.
know. I'm gonna let you know. Before, like England, like we were England's first slave trade,
Absolutely.
and we were sent to the Barbados. We were sent to the islands, and there's a book out called the White Cargo that nobody really reads or whatever. But the thing is, we were sent here because they took Irish people's land, and then went like this. They went, "Oh, we're gonna put you on a boat," and they sent them over there to work.
Okay.
So, what you're talking about now is almost like a genocide. Like the potato famine is a genocide.
So I was just about to say something. Now, I don't know if you know this. I didn't know it until I went over to Ireland, and I learned about it. So, during the potato famine, people have the misunderstanding that the only thing that Ireland was growing was potatoes. The potato crop went bad and they were screwed. No, they had lots of crop, but the problem was England took all those crops. The only crops that they were allowed to keep was a certain ration of potatoes, and the potato famine killed all the plants. So they were only producing X amount of potatoes. Even so, England was quite literally coming in and taking all of the food.
They were
out of
genociding,
Ireland.
is what they were doing.
They killed them. They tried to kill the Irish off.
And then the ones they couldn't, they actually put them on a boat and they sent them to the like Barbados and everything else, and they were slaves.
So that's why they got
For
the nickname
years.
the Fighting Irish.
Yeah, because once they got there, well, Ireland has always tried to fight for their independence. I mean, they're going to fight that till the day they die. It's crazy that it takes that long. There's how many counties that are
26. Yeah.
No, that's the Republic of Ireland. 32.
32. Well, you didn't say that.
I know, but I'm saying that's the
How you gonna?
that's the 6 they want back. That's the 6 they want back.
Yeah. That's what they're fighting for, is to have a whole
Well,
Ireland.
don't forget.
Okay.
When was the massacre at Kilmainham jail? The 20s, the 30s?
You're talking about with Bobby Sands?
No,
that was
the massacre at Kilmainham jail was when the Irish revolt first started to happen in
Yeah,
Ireland
yeah.
to take Ireland back. Right when it first happened, when it first started to get big. It was 20s or 30s. I can't remember, but the heads of the revolt say there was 8 different small armies that all joined together for the revolt. All 8 of the head,
1916,
the
that's what it
leaders,
is.
were arrested and thrown in the Kilmainham prison, which is a couple 100-year-old jail. They literally lined them up against the stone and fucking gunned them down with machine guns.
Mm-hmm.
Killed them, lined them up, elbow to elbow, mowed them down. And it's still set up. It's in Dublin. And there's still bullets in the freaking stone. And that was, I mean, you're talking modern times. Modern times, they tried to take their land back and they were mowed down. And that's why whenever we hear this crap from coming over from England, like, oh, well, you guys shouldn't be. No, shut up. I don't want to hear any of your shit.
There's going to be there's going to be something. Something's going to go on. I guarantee you.
Well, it's been going on for over 100 something years, but
Do you know what? I got a lot of Scottish blood in me. I don't want to piss
there you
anybody
go.
off.
So
I don't
am
want to
I.
piss
Am I.
anybody off too bad. But they had their chance. And they shit the bed.
who, Scotland?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
What was the
Yeah.
final vote? 52 to 48?
Yeah.
That is pathetic, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You'll do not.
You had a 400 and some odd
He has
year
no
oppressor.
idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, you had a 400 and some odd year oppressor, and they could have left the
They could
United
have voted
Kingdom.
it out.
They voted out.
You'll do none.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of you right on camera.
I'm kidding, cuz. Relax. Relax, Redbeard.
Was that enough?
Oh, that was
That
on
hurts
there.
on the pinky.
Yeah, that was on there.
That stings.
That's a stinger. But yeah, so I asked a simple question. We got a legit history lesson, and I actually learned a little bit about that. I had no idea about any of that shit.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm glad. I'm
I
actually.
got books. I
Learn
got
your
books.
history.
You want to read books?
I'm
I got
actually.
books.
I'm glad I asked that question because I'm hoping that.
Travel a little.
No, I don't want to travel. Who wants to travel?
I love traveling.
Yeah. I like travel.
Ireland's on the way.
I
but-
like traveling through the cosmos when I'm meditating.
Shut up.
You're a dork.
I didn't even get what the frig.
See,
that
you
means.
didn't. You didn't
Exactly.
have. You didn't have an option like
What do you mean?
This is your brother. There's nothing you can
Yeah.
do about it. I chose to make him my friend. I'm the idiot.
Wait,
Oh.
wait,
No,
wait,
no,
wait.
no,
You
no,
made
no,
me
no,
your
no,
friend?
no. But you know what? I am.
I
blessed.
guess.
No.
Sauce.
But I am blessed for him being my brother.
Oh God, here we go. That's
oh
too
no,
much.
no!
That's
It's
too much
look,
froofy brotherly
No.
nonsense. Me and my brother hate each other. We don't
Let's,
even talk. We haven't talked in like 4 or
I want
5
to
years.
give. I want to give
we've-
one shout out.
We've had issues and everything else, but he's my brother. I love him to death, dude.
Yep, absolutely, brother. Love man.
I
You
used to
can't
carry
beat
him
it.
on my shoulders from Sullivan all the way to
I do want
Saul
to.
Street.
I do want to give one shout out to anybody who's lost a loved one. You know, more in particular, your mother.
No, don't say it that way.
It is that way because
Some
it's
people
true.
have lost their
Because
fathers.
mother, father, parent, grandparent. You know, the grieving time is just not, dude. It's hard, man.
It's
a
not
hard
on
thing.
the clock. It's not on the clock.
It's not. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do, man. And I got to be honest with you. Today, you know, me and my brother here, aka
Chunky Hustle.
Chunky Hustle, lost our mother February of this year, February 2nd. Worst day of my life. No doubt about it. And today's her birthday. Today's her first birthday without her. And
Happy
it's-
birthday, Mom.
It's hard.
I know it is.
It is hard. And I told this, so I did this thing on Facebook where I kind of typed on her Facebook page, right? So when she was alive, you know, I never kept track of it. I never met grandmom and grandpa, ever. So
You're lucky.
dude, every so often, she would be like, there would be one
Oh, I
day
know.
or 2 days a year where she would just be pissed. She'd be pissed. She'd be upset, sad. No matter what you said to her, she would just be like in a shitty mood. And then, we would argue. That would draw an argument. And then after the argument, you know what I mean? Her being my mom, me being me, we would sit down, talk about it. She would come home, throw a couple back. And then it always came out like, today, my mom would have been however old. My mom, it was a birthday.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You know what I mean? So now, now that she's gone, I understand the emotion.
Yes.
I woke up today. All it was just a reminder that she's gone. That's it.
Yeah.
And it sucked. It fucking sucked. And, dude, I'm telling you, man, it's a thing, that I don't think time gets rid of it.
Time
It
doesn't heal it.
No, dude. There's no. I've heard that so many times. Like, oh, it gets better with time. No, the fuck it don't. No, it doesn't. Yeah, maybe if you met your mom twice, maybe.
Well,
If you don't give a fuck.
you're always going to have so you're. It's kind of one of them things you have when you lose somebody that you're close with. You have constant reminders of them, like certain things that remind you. When it's your mother, everything is going to remind you. You've done everything in your life. You know, the majority of the first time you did things, hopefully except, had sex or something. The majority of your firsts are going to be with your mom. It was a joke. It was supposed to be an incest joke. Anyway.
Yeah, that sucks.
So,
Yeah, it's a hard thing.
things
It's a
are
hard thing
going to
grasp.
always bring you back. You do a lot with your parents.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to grasp. Anyway, anybody who's lost a sibling, parent, grandparent, whatever, we're with you. God bless.
Are we off?
No,
Oh,
not even
okay.
close.
I didn't know if he was like,
I'm just-
trying
I'm
to
just-
shut it off.
No, I'm just trying to get it out there, man. It's cheers. Here we go.
Cheers to Dukes.
We're gonna pay.
Cheers to Ma. Here's to-
Dukes and
cheers
Ma.
to Ma.
We're gonna pass around the red breast
Okay.
for a swig.
I call her Ma. I don't call her.
Yeah, I call her
Dukes.
Dukes. It's my Mama Dukes, man. I love Mama Dukes. It is what it is, dude.
That's why I got my tattoo that says Ma.
Mama Dukes. I got mine that says Dukes. It is what it is, man.
Damn. Sorry.
You lost a parent.
Sorry, listeners.
Somebody at one point that was very close to me lost their father recently. God bless him. I love you. I'll be there tomorrow. You know who you are if you're listening. I
What, you
doubt
gotta
you are.
drink before you pass it.
I'm sorry.
Really, dude?
It's red breast. It's a lot smoother than that.
Right near
Yeah,
nipple.
but whiskeys is terrible.
It's not whiskey.
It burns my neck.
It's whiskey. It's not scotch.
All right.
It's pot still. It's good old
Okay,
Irish.
so
God bless you, Dukes. God bless everybody who lost somebody. I love you guys.
we're out. Oh, we're not?
No, we're you might be
Nowhere
out in
near.
like 10 minutes. I don't know. Chunky Hustle's been we've been sucking beer since softball, dude. I'm not even gonna get into it. There's nobody cares anyway.
All right, so meanwhile, back to the...
Somebody made a Harry Potter lightning bolt out of their wrist at the softball game today.
Yes, he did. Poor guy.
Dude, I don't even want to get into it, dude. 'Cause I don't want to think about
Dude,
it.
this is disgusting, dude.
Let's talk. Let's
Now, Becky, who's downstairs,
Let's talk
was
Eagles.
like, wait,
can't
hold
talk
on.
about
So,
that, dude. It's
so,
nasty.
so Becky's like, Becky's a sadist. I love her to death. But she was like, yeah, I want to go out and say it. So we go out, and everything else. And she's talking, just at, like, look. And there's this shirt over his wrist because it's like S and
There's a
and
fucking.
everything
It was a
else.
Z. Speak up. Let's hear. Let's.
It's an S. It's an S. It's
It was
a Z.
It was a lightning bolt.
Oh,
dude.
whatever. Have you wanted a Z or an S or whatever you want to call it. So finally the ambulance shows up and everything else, and he pulled the shirt away. His shit looked like it was like. I was waiting for the cobra to come the fuck out.
Dude, it was a fucking nasty. You know what's worse about that? It couldn't have happened at a more worse place. It was right before the wrist joint.
Here comes Dr. Andrew, MD.
Hi, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I mean, he spent more time in the hospital than me and you put together. Kid's a crazy
No,
hypochondriac.
no.
No,
He didn't
you're a
sp-
hypochondriac
no,
too?
no, not me. I never spent.
gonna
He never spent that much time in hospitals.
Well, he goes.
Urgent care.
Urgent
He goes to
cares.
care.
Sick
he's,
notes.
He's urgent care Andrew.
Urgent cares and doctor's office. I'm always hearing something. He's always at a different doctor. This doctor said that. This doctor said that.
You know what though? And I'll be the first motherfucker to die before everybody.
At least you admit it, though. I hate when, like,
Well-
I used to work with a guy that
Bro,
was
this
like
is
that.
all. Yo, I hope you guys know this is all virtual reality.
Yeah, okay.
He's laughing.
Yo, I
He's
used to work-
laughing.
Yo,
But
I-
you know what's crazy? Look, listen.
That's so funny.
Listen,
Dude,
I'm gonna-
oh
I'm
my
gonna-
god,
I'm
so
I'm
funny.
about to blow your mind.
Here we
Go
go.
ahead.
Here we go. I'm gonna freak you out for a second. You drank your Red Bull today,
Yep.
and your heart skips a beat all the time because remember,
And what happened today? Didn't skip a beat.
He thinks it skipped a beat. Yo, I used to work with a guy that if somebody sneezed too close to him,
He ran
was
away.
calling his doctor right away, and he would leave work early to go to the doctor. He did it all the time, but he would deny it. We'll be like, "Yo, I gotta leave. Like, why? What happened? Who sneezed near you? Oh, no, nothing. No, something. I gotta take my dog to the vet. Like, oh, suddenly you gotta take your dog to the vet right now, but you didn't when you got here 3 hours ago.
Shit happens. Did you ever think?
So
about,
he
like,
used to, so he used to do it all the time. But my thing is, at least you admit it. When I break your balls for being a hypochondriac, you're like, yeah, I probably go to the doctor too much.
The reason why Andrew Gibson is a hypochondriac is because of Tina Allen and our ancestors.
No.
Yeah,
it's because
it
when
is.
something's wrong, I go get it addressed. Or if I think something's wrong that's not normal, like if something like not normal happens to me or I feel not okay, I go get it checked out.
Who cares?
You're
So-
the motherfucker that like
Shh, no, don't be going.
I'm sorry, but this is how you are. You'll have something wrong with you. Like your fucking dude, his toe will be hanging off completely, and he'll be like,
I'll
"Oh,
put it back.
it's my sinus, my
a
my
little bit of
sinus,
duct tape will fix that.
yeah,
Who
my
cares?
sinus is fucked
Look,
up."
I'm
Get
just
the
gonna say.
fuck out of here.
No, I'm gonna say
You
one
don't
thing.
like a
I'm gonna
doctor.
say one thing right.
You
right.
take amoxicillin
Look.
for the cold.
And I always get better.
Do you know what I take for a cold? Some hot tea with a little bit of bourbon in it and a nap.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
No, I take amoxicillin. That's fine. Amoxicillin. Hit me up.
But a cold is a virus. Amoxicillin is an antibiotic. It's not going to do a damn thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Yes,
it doesn't.
it is.
No, it
No, it's not.
doesn't.
You'll need an antiviral.
Yeah. Like nothing. There's no such
No,
thing
there
as
is
an
an antiviral.
No, there's
yes,
not.
there is.
You're an idiot.
It's
Dude, just,
Okay,
just stop
look,
saying
look.
that. Stop saying
They
that.
give it for
Hey, wait, stop.
herpes and cold sores. It's an antiviral.
All right, look, we have to bring this back in because all of a sudden we went to crazy places.
Can't think of the name of
We're
it.
bringing it.
Valtrex.
Bring it. Beltrex.
Valtrex.
Valtrex. Is that where Connor knocks Khabib to? Valtrex? We totally didn't
Shut
even
up.
talk about that.
Anyway,
So, meanwhile, back at the range.
Eddie, I feel you, brother. I feel you, Eddie.
Who?
I agree, Stace. Time doesn't heal shit, man. Time doesn't heal nothing.
All right. Well, all right. Look, we're not here to feel bad.
Fireball.
We're
Nah,
not here
I got to
feel bad.
respond to the listeners, man. Come on, you got
you don't.
to. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Do we know anybody?
Everybody.
Who
let's
do we
talk
know?
about 90s basketball. Not
Yes, let's go in.
No.
He
Jimmy loves
Hey.
talking about 90s basketball. He
No,
loves talking
no.
about the original. What they used to call the old ass.
The Hardys.
No,
I don't fucking.
what are they? The Rough Riders.
Rough
Oh my
Rider.
god.
The old.
fucking Rough Riders.
What team was it? I can't even remember now. With Dennis Rodman was on them before he went to Chicago.
The
and
Bad Boys.
The Bad Boys. They won what 2 or 3 championships,
2 in a row.
and everybody used to cry because they played too rough.
That was the Bad Boys.
Oh yeah, the Bad
Yeah.
Boys. Yeah. I mean, dude, Dennis Rodman was an animal.
Who was the little one?
Isaiah
Thomas. Yeah,
And Joe Dumars.
yeah.
And Bill
Dude,
Laimbeer.
they were animals.
That's the reason why, until that team broke up, that's why Jordan won after they left.
Why?
Because they had the Jordan rules. It wasn't, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Yeah.
That's a foul. That's a foul. No. They fouled Jordan hard as shit. LeBron, you go like this. Oh.
He
Oh.
holds his head. he's like, what the fuck, ref?
Well,
Ref.
don't forget they took Rodman in to Chicago, and Rodman's job was to be Jordan's bodyguard.
No, he was there to be the rebound. Dennis Rodman is probably number 3 on one of the best rebounders of all time.
Beer me.
And he's 6'10", but he's one of the best rebounders of all time.
Who's your number one? Wilt.
Yeah, Wilt has to be number 1. Russell,
I'm drinking
no,
Etile
Russell's
Laban.
number 2. Bill Russell's number 2.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah,
See-
Wilt's
see-
way up there.
What's he number 2 in?
Who?
Bill Russell.
Rebounders.
Bill
Our
Russell?
rebounders?
Yeah.
Ben Wallace.
Who?
Ben Wallace had
Yeah.
more fucking rebounds than him. Fact check that shit. Yes, he did. Ben Wallace he was like number 3 in the whole history of the NBA in rebounds, dude. Look that shit up.
He's not even close.
Ben Wallace?
Yeah.
Dude, ladies and gentlemen, he is joking around.
What? You're talking about... all right, here we go.
Big Ben
So-
Wallace, dude.
Wait.
No,
wait.
the
wait.
reason I wanted to bring this up, how much you love 90s basketball. When we were all up in Brooklyn in April, it was all my birthday, April 7th. We went out to Brooklyn for the UFC fight. And the hotel bar tender
Yes, he was
He's
cool. He was cool as shit.
Old head, like immigrant black dude.
Why does he have to be black, bro? I knew you were going to say that. He's
'Cause he
he's
was.
a fellow Homo sapien.
Regardless,
Oh, stop it.
he was like, he was an immigrant from like the golden age of rough fucking basketball.
Here we go. Now-
and you two talked for 3 hours, and he made our tab magically just go. And I
So
was
wait,
like,
wait,
oh,
wait.
dude, that was.
Wait,
We
so
just got a free $200 tab.
wait, so is that a bad thing or a good thing?
No, it was a great thing. Kidding me?
Exactly. I'm
No,
saying
it was
I-
a good time. I remember. Yo,
See, my brother knows that I'll talk to anybody, and if I get
About 90s
your-
basketball? Hell yeah.
No,
about
anything.
anything. Yo,
anything.
yo, dude, we went to the Godsmack Stone Sour concert the other day,
Dorks.
and we were tailgating. Dude, he was gone for like 35, maybe even an hour. And I look over across the whole parking lot, dude, and he's like doing shots with like some other crew. We had no idea who they were. What's that called when you do that?
Shadow
Social Sally?
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
Social
all right,
butterfly.
all right, so you're calling me out. All right.
You're a
I
social
apologize.
butterfly.
My bad.
You're a social Sally.
Yo, he's like a peacock. Let him fly.
Yeah, let me fly, dude.
You ever
I'm
see
a
that?
peacock. I gotta fly.
You can fly all you want, brother.
Mark Wahlberg said it.
There you
so I'm
go.
gonna follow that.
That movie's hilarious. Love that movie.
That's Pops.
Oh, what the fuck's that movie called?
The other guys.
The Other Guys. That's right. That's a good movie.
I'm like a peacock.
So
cop.
so
Cat.
can
Gotta
we
let me
have
fly.
guns and shoot them in?
Dude, there's a
in
lot of
house?
there's a lot of aces coming out, dude. A lot of movies, ace of movies coming out, dude. For real.
Like what? I feel like any movie that comes out anymore sucks.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because
guys
they're all
just-
remaking movies.
You guys
Or,
just
or
bad.
comic book movies. The only thing that comes out anymore is comic book movie after comic.
You know
book
what?
movie
Look,
after
listen,
comic book
listen.
movie.
I don't want to really.
I don't want to
touch-
watch a comic book movie.
I don't want to touch on that a lot because we already did this in a podcast, and
I wasn't there,
so
so I don't care.
you were there, and it was about how I
Was
said,
Maddie here?
yeah, Maddie, dude.
Did Maddie didn't have a shirt on?
I don't know. That's eye candy for a lot of people.
For what?
You know,
he looks like
Dude,
a
he-
white dude from Ethiopia.
No, he doesn't. He's fucking dude. He's. I don't even know.
he
but
just
he's-
needs a little bit more sun because these lights make him.
Oh yeah, because these lights are fucking retarded.
Yeah, these
though.
lights are bright
They're
as
bright.
hell, dude.
They are bright. But no, listen. I spoke about this before. The movie industry lacks originality.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah.
It lacks originality. All the fuck they make anymore is just remakes and like real life, portrayals of superhero movies.
Or like the other thing, like I
when,
was saying,
when, dude, they're
I-
making another Halloween movie. Dude,
Okay.
leave that shit in the 80s, dude.
Why?
Create another fucking horror film.
They can't.
Why? It's exactly. You made my point. This,
Here we
this,
go. Wait,
this
wait,
new
wait.
age lacks originality.
well, there was the
Where's
shitty
the start?
one.
Answer me. Where's the start?
What do you mean?
Where's the start? But you need originality. Tell me where it starts.
A new idea, a fresh
yeah,
idea.
like a new.
Okay.
This
so,
is literally
so-
Halloween 47.
Okay. No, it's actually 50.
Dude, next week,
But-
next year, there's going to
Alright.
be a new Jason movie.
All right. Well, here's my thing.
It's so original, Jason.
Now,
I'm gonna create an Andrew movie.
now you're a comic book guy, right?
Not really. I don't read comics, but
Okay.
But you like comic book based movies.
I did
Okay.
exactly. Well, no,
So,
I grew up with
where
with
is-
superheroes.
Where
God.
is Frank Castle from the first Punisher movie from the 90s that you don't have up there? Do you remember the movie
No, because the
With-
Punisher.
with Thomas Jane? Do you don't remember that?
No,
That wasn't from the 90s?
Yeah, it is.
No, that was from the 2000s.
Yeah, it was
No,
definitely
it's
2000s.
90s.
That was 2000s as hell. Yeah, it was.
It was 2000s.
as hell.
I watched it.
Bro, in the 90s, I was 10. I wouldn't remember it.
All right, I'll give you 2001 maybe.
No,
doesn't matter. Who
2000,
cares?
under
Yeah.
2005. So,
No, it's 2007.
2007.
No, I actually watched it, but that's what I'm saying. That's where all of a sudden, all these movies come out, and he's a,
No, that's bullshit. Dude, the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie aired in 2001.
that was bullshit.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because what about the first time Daredevil was out there?
Oh,
That
Ben
was
Affleck. 02.
Affleck.
02.
Mm-hmm.
That was 02. Spider-Man still number.
Elektra.
That was after. That was
Spider-
probably 03
after
or
Daredevil,
04.
yeah. And then what
Because-
else did you have? Cat when they put out a Halle Berry, the Halle Berry Catwoman was
05.
02, 3, 4.
That was
so-
05.
05. Yeah, me personally, I think all of those like 2000, like I'll say 98 to 2005, 6 superhero movies, they all sucked. Like the Batman's, like the what the hell's that idiot's name? I can't even think.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton Batman was awful.
He was.
Val Kilmer.
He's one of the
Batman
best.
was awful.
He was one of the best.
He was definitely better than George Clooney. I'll tell you
Yes,
that.
by far, by a mile and a half.
And he's better than Val Kilmer.
Who's the dude that just
Val
played?
Kilmer, that was awful.
Wait a
And
minute.
so
No.
George Clooney, I forgot how bad the George Clooney
Wait a
Batman
minute.
was. That was
real quick,
fucking terrible.
Real quick. Let me interrupt. Who's the dude that played the first Batman?
Michael Keaton. No,
Michael.
Adam West.
No. Not
You're
the,
talking about
not
the
the
original
TV show.
one?
No, Michael Keaton.
Michael
They're
Keaton.
actually bringing him back for a Batman Forever.
I didn't mean to
movie.
say Michael Keaton. That was a good Batman
Do you,
movie.
do you understand what that means? They're bringing him back for a Batman Forever movie. You know what Batman Forever is?
Yeah.
Where he's
old and the other guys
he
that will
basically
never know.
retires and he basically
Hands it off.
yeah, hands it off to somebody. they're coming out with that movie. But either way, but think of that though. It's just a
Dude, why don't you put your phone on silent for the show? It
we-
makes noise the
Yeah, because
entire time.
mine's off.
Every week.
we have a guest.
Who's the guest? Dude, is it Freak Bag?
No, it's definitely going to be Pissy Pete.
It's Pissy Pete. Pissy Pete. Hello?
Would you say Pissy Pete?
Yeah.
Who is this? Pissy Pete?
Nah,
Dirty
he's
Dan, cuz.
Dirty Dan. Oh, what's up, Dirty Dan? Where the hell did you come? How the hell did you get a cell phone?
I don't know why I can never use my goddamn original name on this show. You know who it is, fans. How's Jimmy doing? I see you pulled him off the bench for the show.
It's funny. That's funny. I like that.
Code, put me in
Just
the
for
game.
fucking Ethiopian
I'm
crap.
ready.
But I love you all. Have a good show. I just wanted to. put
Well,
my
guess
little
what?
bumper in
Guess
there
what?
Since
I-
I tuned in and caught the crew going at it and just throwing some good vibes. your way.
Maddie,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, good. Thank God, because they have a good thing going, and you're not helping, dude. Because you don't like fantasy football, but
My seat's gonna be warm all week now from that ass for an hour. Thanks, brother. I love you.
That laugh was a little over the top, but it was
Nah,
still
you
low.
gotta love him,
Dude, that was good. That was a good one. That was a good burn.
He signed off with it.
That was a good off the air burn.
what was it?
He said your ass is big enough to keep a seat warm for the whole week.
No, you hear? Did you hear what he said?
Wow, that's nice.
No, it was a. I mean, that was a good. That was good.
Yeah.
I dig it. Oh my god, dude!
I mean, you
I
did.
did- yeah, he did
you
say he
did
was
tell
gonna-
him. You did tell him he sucks at his own show, which is kind of fucking mean.
Well, it's not mean. I'll say it to him when he's
And
here.
he said he's a white guy from Ethiopia. And then that's what he said. He was like on the Ethiopian comment.
Yeah,
Did he had to?
yeah.
Oh, dude, that was a good interaction. I dig it.
Anyway.
And I love how he signed. He signed off with it. That's what we need. Dude, call Paul Felder.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Come on, call him.
Dude,
You
he's
know-
in Russia.
Who cares?
Fuck that.
Call
Go
him.
pay- And
Here.
go pay for the distance.
Hey, plug it in, dude. Call him
No.
up. Come on.
No.
You're thinking about it.
No.
You're thinking
Yes.
about it.
I don't have
Yes.
my phone anyway.
I have it over here.
Yeah. All right.
Would you call
Well, I
Paul?
need my phone anyway.
All right.
I'm not just gonna call him
Why?
because he's probably coming back from Russia right now.
Exactly. He's on a plane. He's bored. We'll hit him up. Come on.
No. Shut up,
Dude,
Anyway,
shut up. Just do it.
Continue talking.
So, long story short, Sean claims he's like best
Oh,
friends with
Jesus.
Paul Felder.
First off, I've never said best friends ever.
He said he's in his wedding. He said he's.
No, he's not in my wedding. yeah, I was gonna say, get the fuck out.
All right,
of here.
look.
Oh, we're kidding.
Yo, we're getting off track.
We are, but it was good.
All right, so
that,
let's
that,
get-
that was a great call in. Let's do more call ins. If you have anything to say, just call 215. What's your phone number?
8675309.
215.
I mean, we
I'm
could.
only going to give us that one time.
I could call one person that really wants to be on the show.
983-9318.
But I'm afraid I don't. From the distance, I can't put my hand on his mouth.
That's fine. We're allowed to curse, right?
No, he. I wish cursing was all I had to worry about.
Oh. 215-983-9318. If you got any comments about what we're going to talk about, just call in. Fuck it. It is what it is.
All right, so I have
My phone's going to start ringing.
857.
867.
For real. If you have any type of input of what you want to, whatever, just call in. Who cares? We're having a good time. We're having a good time. Eagles, combat sports, loved ones.
Well, yeah, we never talked about the birds today.
Dude,
I don't want to talk about the Eagles.
Well,
today.
you gotta.
Why would you want to talk about the Eagles today?
Hey,
it was
guess what?
pathetic. We lack receivers. There's 2 receivers out there in the
Guess
free
what?
agency
Guess what?
that would put us to the next level.
But wait, guess what?
What?
The Eagles are going to win anyway.
Oh, I guess.
They lost. Wait, I hope every Eagles fan in this...
They lost to the Bucks, and their top receiver was a free agent up until yesterday.
Yes, who used to play for us.
Exactly. Here we go.
Who's got a? Yeah, I mean he's a bad in the locker room, great on the field. Whatever, it sucks.
215-983-9318. If you want to call in and give us your input about what
I was gonna have
just give us a call. I'll plug you up and we'll talk to you.
I just sent Josh a text that said, "Yo, you can call my phone if you want to be on the show."
However, if you
and Josh said,
I want to give a real quick what the hell is that called? Like when
shout out.
No, when you like basically disclaimer. I want to give a disclaimer. Anybody who calls it, excuse me, anybody who, I'm sorry, I've gasped. A Miller Lite feet beer gives me gas. Anybody who calls in and acts a fool, starts talking racial shit, you're just an asshole. I'm giving you an opportunity to call in here. We're upward of 2,000 people. Don't be a dickhead. That's all I'm saying to you.
Josh said he's too drunk, so we're going to go ahead and leave him alone.
Yeah,
okay.
We're going to leave him alone. Because if he says some dumb shit, I'll go break his crippled ass legs.
I'll re-break his crippled ass hip.
That's just that simple. But yeah, for real though, man. I mean, backtracking a little bit, when you went along to the movie thing. When has there been an honest original movie?
So I feel like
in the last 3-4 years.
I feel like Shyamalan, that the one with the multiple personalities.
No, Unbreakable. That piggybacks off Unbreakable.
No, it doesn't. It was
Splice.
It was involved Split.
Splice. Not the porn channel, dude, you pig. The fuck?
Dude, Split was its own movie. In the end, it got tied into Invincible.
Glass. And then it becomes Glass.
And now it becomes Glass. But it was an original movie. I feel like Shyamalan always does original movies, but the thing is, because he's so known for the twist and the this and the that, you know that there's going to be a plot twist. You're waiting for something to happen the whole time. So it's kind of like,
that was an odd twist.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
let me ask you a serious question. Do you honestly think that movie had when they started writing that movie, do you honestly think it had nothing to do with Unbreakable?
But that doesn't make it non-original.
It is non-original.
Well, you know what? It's an original movie. Where else did that? What movie did that resemble?
M. Night Shyamalan is writing all three of them.
You know what? You're right.
It was an original movie.
Yeah, it's an original movie. It's
here's
not.
the thing.
You're right. I'm not gonna lie. You're right.
Now
there's nothing about that. You're right.
But he also did what was the one
The
with
Happening?
No, yeah, that was awful. But he did
The Village.
The Village, dude. I figured that movie out in 3 minutes. I was like, oh, it's going to be modern day
You're a smart
life.
dude.
No, it's because it's M. Night Shyamalan. You're waiting for a twist.
Yeah, they had the monsters in the.
What was the one with Joaquin Phoenix and Mel Gibson? Signs.
Oh, Signs.
So we did another Alien movie. It was a little bit different than the rest of them, sure, but it was another Alien movie. I thought it was a good movie.
Modern day.
But it wasn't original.
Modern day. Besides M. Night Shyamalan, because he's a nut. He's
Dude, I don't know. I have not seen that many
Nobody's
movies
making
recently.
any good movies anymore.
That's what I'm
man.
saying, dude. There's none.
Do you know what pisses me off even more?
Unless it's like a superhero or a remake or a dickie
listen,
off another
but
movie.
Here's the thing.
Like what's that? Big Trouble in Little China. They were going to remake it, except they decided to
Add it.
piggyback it, make a sequel.
But here's the thing: can you,
M. Night
with
Shyamalan's
today's
not
society,
piggybacking anything?
I agree, and I said that. I
All
agree.
of his movies, even like the.
I agree. They are original, and he keeps making it happen. However, him as a director is trash, and he's never won anything.
Whoa, he's not trash, dude.
Well, no,
he's never even been. Never even been nominated for any type of anything.
It don't matter. That makes him
It
a
don't.
great director.
Well, the fact that him never being nominated for anything and him being the only one to make original movies, that's bad.
well, I mean, so
No,
here's
Dudes that
it's
are
not.
directors
It's
that
not.
are directors that are remaking movies are getting nominated
Here we go.
for like Academy
But here's
Awards
the
and
thing.
shit. Like that's weird.
Like Sixth Sense. No one knew Bruce Willis was dead.
that's writing, not directing.
that's Sixth Sense, dude. Sixth Sense is not
That's
Unbreakable,
M. Night Shyamalan.
but it's not. It has nothing to do with anything.
But you're commenting on his writing abilities, not on his directing abilities. He's talking about him as a director. So I kind of agree
Yeah.
with it. Now, here's the
He's
thing:
he's
are
just
all
not
of
being-
am I saying that all of M. Night Shyamalan's movies are like, oh my god, that was a great movie? No, I'm just saying they're original. That's all. I'm not saying they're all mind blowing movies.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people hated Split, like hated it. Me personally,
That's a great movie.
I
I
loved
love
it.
it.
I thought it was badass,
Yeah, I
but a
love
lot of
Split.
people hated it, dude. A lot of people trashed it.
I love Split. I think
Yeah, I thought
Split
it was
a-
great.
I think Split was
and
a
then
great movie.
when he got that little piece at the end, you were like, ooh.
Oh yeah, because
It- Well, yeah,
Unbreakable-
ties in.
Yo, dude,
Invincible's like
that's-
one of my
that-
favorite movies ever.
What?
Invincible.
Dude, that's what the fuck I love about movies. Yo, when you're in a movie, when you're watching a
It's
movie,
actually Unbreakable.
and you
No,
get
no.
Unbreakable, my bad.
And you
Invincible's
get, yo,
Marky Mark.
and you get into a movie, and then like
He's
out
an
of
eagle.
nowhere,
I'm sorry.
take a mousetrap, dude. Take one to the
Pinky.
Take one to the knuckle.
Pinky finger.
Don't touch me, dude.
Get
Pinky.
the rest of
I'll
your
do it.
fingers out of the way.
Pinky, dude. Oh, solo pinky.
There you go.
There it is.
His hands
Right.
are too big. It just.
Yeah, it almost broke. Oh, there it is. But anyway, listen, dude. I forgot what I was gonna fucking say. Shut up.
That's what you love about movies
Don't
when
throw
you're
it at me, dude.
when you're walking when you're watching a movie.
Broken. It broke.
Oh,
No,
that
but seriously
backfired.
though, man, it's just
When you're
it's just-
watching a movie and then you get that feeling.
yeah, like for example, the first Saw movie.
They all sucked. I thought.
Like when you
I
watch
didn't
that
like
first, yeah, when you watch the
I didn't
first,
like any of them.
yeah, when you watch the first Saw movie, and then like the big surprise hit you at the end when the fucking dude that's been supposedly dead the whole time just gets up. That's like a
Yeah.
get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Like that's that type of movie, dude. Like, come on, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean,
That's a slider, dude. That's not even a curveball. That's a knuckleball
Okay.
of a movie. That's what I mean. There needs to be a guy that rates those crazy ass movies where like,
that's the problem is he's going to get
Dude.
figured out. Like M.
No,
Night
he's
did.
not.
Yeah,
No, he's
you
not.
get
No,
figured
he's not.
out where
No
you're
way.
waiting for something the entire time and it doesn't have the same effect.
no way.
Dude, it's
Well,
exactly
dude,
what happened.
you can twist a movie a million different ways. There's no
But
way
dude,
somebody
with
would
M.
get,
Night Shyamalan, right? So he did The Sixth Sense. He did what else had the big ass plot twist? A couple things had big plot twists, and then when The Village came out, the only
Village
thing
was
you're waiting
awesome.
for the whole time is for the plot twist. Then it kind of takes away from the movie
I feel
because you're
like,
just
dude,
trying to
when
wait for the flip.
When I watched the Village, right?
get
I f-
beers?
Yeah. Jimmy's the beer guy. When I watched the Village, I feel like I can write a movie that's more exciting than that.
You can't.
100%. Absolutely,
movie?
I can. The Village.
Yeah, dude, it was.
I
kinda
can
drawn
I
out.
can write a fucking movie about fucking Port Richmond, and it'll be more exciting than The Village.
Well, you
Well-
might have a lot more zombies.
I was gonna say, would it be
Well,
about
no,
zombies?
maybe it might be. I could-
Kensington, if it's a movie
I could
about
inco-
Kensington.
I could incorporate anything I want to.
Mhm.
Anything I want to. It would be more exciting than The Village.
What's our timeline?
We're definitely over.
Yeah, we're way over. It's
No.
9:00 at night, dude.
Yeah, we started at fucking 8:30.
We started at like 7.
Dude, we're not even at an hour yet.
Really?
No.
Wow. Okay. Sorry, folks.
Bag back.
All right, so let's go back to mixed martial arts shit.
I don't.
Oh,
Think,
we're talking. Yeah, we never really talked about Khabib and Connor.
Because Khabib's getting knocked the fuck
the only thing.
I'll tell you what, dude.
I'll be honest with you. I want Stacy to call in.
L.A. Aquina.
Stacy, 215-983-9318. Call in, babe. Come on.
So L.I. Aquina, good fighter, not a unbelievable fighter, but he's a good fighter, top 10 ranked in in what
Shouldn't be, but go ahead.
but in what's arguably the most competitive division in the UFC. And he made Khabib look a damn fool on his feet. He really did. And he's not that holy shit fighter. Like
Exactly.
He's not.
Exactly.
He's not
Is that
that
the one
holy
he
shit
fought in
fighter.
Brooklyn?
Yes, that's the one we went to.
And he made him look vulnerable.
That was Alaquinta. He exposed a lot
Well,
of holes for Conor McGregor to
Capitalize on.
capitalize on for
Absolutely.
Now, he was the one that was supposed to fight.
Paul.
Yeah. And then they all.
I
fought,
feel like
and-
Paul, I feel like Paul would have beat him up.
Yeah.
I feel like Paul would have definitely beat him up for sure.
But all of a sudden, some people.
And from
were
what
like,
I understand, Paul's ground game is better than Iaquinta.
But-
So
You know what's
Well,
funny?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every fight that I've ever seen Alaquinta fight, it's just been like a stand up slugfest. I don't think I've ever seen him on the ground.
well, who's with who's with Sarah? Lombo? Who's got the gym with Michael Sarah?
Wait, you mean like the dude that beat Pierre? St. George Pierre?
Yeah.
Matt Sarah?
Matt Sarah. What did I say?
John Sarah?
Did I really?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
what the fuck it was
Matthew
on.
Sarah.
Jonathan Sarah.
No, my bad. Matthew Sarah. He's got the gym in New York. That's where Iaquinta fights out of.
Yeah.
I forget who he's with.
I don't know. I don't know. But I understand. Alaquinta is with him, but still, it doesn't matter. You know what, dude? Khabib. You know,
Khabib's a bitch.
Khabib.
Connor's
I like how you said it too. Give me a wish.
No,
He is. He-
sorry. Khabib's a bitch.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Yo, what happens if fucking Khabib comes and fucking cleans McGregor's clock?
He's not gonna.
You know,
You
what's gonna-
don't. You can't say
Dude.
that. Being a fan of MMA, are you kidding me?
I can't.
Andrew, here's what's going to happen.
Can I see Khabib running in there and
Likely-
tapping Connor
Here
out
we go.
in 20
What is-
seconds?
all right, what is-
I can see that happening before he knocks Connor out.
What is likely to happen? All this hype, both dudes, fucking McGregor and
No.
Khabib. Wait a minute, are going to try to big dick each other. They're going to stand
they're
up.
not.
Absolutely.
They're going
No,
to stand
no,
up.
they're not.
They're going to stand up.
No, Khabib won't stand
McGregor's
up.
McGregor is going to fucking pick them apart easily.
No, because what's going to happen is
Khabib's going to get in
No.
trouble, try to take
No,
him down.
no,
It's not going to
no.
work. McGregor's going to beat him up even more, and then
No.
the whole hype train's
I'm
going
gonna tell you what
the
happens.
roof.
the same thing that happened to who did he knock out in like 6 seconds?
Aldo.
I don't know.
Well, what's going to happen is
That fight pissed me off.
Khabib's going to rush in on Connor and get knocked out.
I don't think he's going to rush in on him. Khabib's
no,
not.
listen.
He's not
Khabib's
rushing
not
in
a
on him.
fire. He's rushing, but he ain't rushing in on shit.
No. I'm
Yeah,
saying
he's not- he's
I
not-
See what I
like
did
that,
there?
like
See
that,
what I
like
did
that.
there? See what I
I like
did
how
there?
you turn that a little bit. But I think he's going to come in like he's not scared of Connor's punch, but he's going to get lit up. The fight's not. Oh, is that yours?
That is
Sorry.
mine.
All right, I gave back to you. But I think Connor's going to knock him out in the first round.
No, you're an idiot.
Yes. Am I?
I love you. I do. I'd love the shit out of you, bro. But it's just not going to happen.
Yes,
The first,
it is.
first round, McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor's going to
Dude.
fuck him up.
You're real. Yo, listen. I know you love McGregor. 100% Irish, dude. I love you.
Well, I'm not 100%. I'm like pretty cool.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying McGregor. Like you love
Yeah.
everything about
He's
Ireland.
not
I
even up
agree.
here.
Who?
The Connor doll.
Yeah, it's
Like,
downstairs in my living room.
I'll put him up here.
Yeah, I hate Connor.
It sucks.
But I'm not gonna deny that goddamn thunderbolt of a left he has. That counter left is disgusting, and it
You're
kills
right.
me. It
You're
kills
right, but,
me.
Yo, but not only that, dude. He's very accurate.
No, dude, his left
He
is
doesn't-
more accurate than
he
his
doesn't
right.
throw it to have fun with it.
He throws it
I
as a
understand
death
that, dude, but
sentence.
he's accurate.
counter.
You can't deny the accuracy of this man's punching.
No shit.
It's his count. It's not that his punching in general is that accurate. It's his counter punching that's accurate.
Whatever, potato. I don't.
No,
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 it's
no,
not.
it's different. It's different.
That's a world of difference, dude. If your counters are on point accurate, that's your counter is when
That's
you're
like-
throwing a counter. That's when your opponent's most vulnerable because that's when you're on the move. That's when you're getting hit. That's when they're
Either way,
stretched.
he's accurate.
Yeah, but he's the profound difference between
Like,
him
Andrew,
and most fighters
that's like-
is his counter left accuracy and the power behind it. He throws that counter like it's his lead punch. It's like
I'm agreeing with you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
I like McGregor in the Khabib fight. I like. Oh, we have somebody calling in.
Or is it Becky saying,
So-
Jimmy, go home?
Sauce.
go home, Jimmy. You're drunk.
Yeah, you're drunk. Hello.
McGregor can punch me any day because he's hot.
Such a female comment.
Is this
I
Stacy?
will let him beat the balls off me.
My fiance used to see
It's bad that you got
this-
balls. That
is
he
it-
has to punch them off.
when Cody.
Is this Stacy?
Yes, it is.
Hey.
So when Cody
Hey,
Garbrandt.
hey, hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm glad you
I'm
called in.
hungover. Can we talk about hangover treatments? Because I'm like on a 2-day binger. Well, I'm bad now, but
For what? Wait, what do you want to talk about?
I'm
Hangover remedies.
hungover. What can I do for a hangover?
Pedialyte.
Ah,
Pediasure.
Pedialyte.
I'm not 2 years old.
It don't
Pedialyte.
matter.
Yo, Pedialyte works. Pedialyte
It
works
works
wonders.
like-
No,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
here we go. Pedialyte and a
You
lot
don't
of
have
grease.
children, you can tell.
And pickle juice. Pickle juice.
Wait a minute, I
too.
gotta-
Pickle juice.
Yeah, drink pickle
you
juice.
mean?
It's got lots of sodium and electrolytes. That's what your body.
And it
That's
gives
what
you
you piss
energy
out.
too, doesn't it?
Or,
Oh, I don't know.
I want to give you something easy to do. Just go to Primal Nutrition, and then they have pills. They're called hangover pills, and you could take one in 10 minutes. You're good to go.
Shut up. Where can I get them at, Jinsei?
No, Primal, no GNC. GNC is like a Kmart. You want to go to you want to go to Primal Nutrition, right? Like they have they have great
Where the
supplements.
hell is that located?
It's right at home in the Boulevard.
Yeah,
it's,
but
it's
see,
a bit of a trip, but you know what though? Look, if you really want a hangover
It's
cure,
worth it.
if you want a
Yeah.
hangover cure, you get a bottle for like I don't know, like $30. You get like 50, 60 pills.
Well, it's well worth it because I spent like $200, and for that
Oh.
$30,
No, yeah,
my
30
$200 tab.
Yeah,
Can I
no-
chime in?
Good.
Can I chime in?
yeah. What's your?
Can
What's
she
your,
hear me?
Yeah, she can hear you. You
Can you
nut.
I
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Okay, so listen.
I'm not
What-
that old.
Jimmy, no.
Huh?
When Jimmy grabs the mic, he acts like an old lady with an iPad. Is this working? Is it? Am I doing it right? Is this how
Is
this
that
works?
mechanically inclined?
How do you get bingo up?
Okay, so what you need
Oh
to
my
do
god.
is go buy yourself a bottle of Pedialyte.
Wait, are you? Am I like on the show right now? Because I can't say it.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Oh Christ.
Get oh Christ!
Well, I told
Oh,
to my
don't
friends
say
that they're all
Christ
watching
in
right
front
now.
of Jimmy. You're gonna get into a religion debate. I'm
I'm
kidding.
not
see
mad.
my boobs, Jimmy? You want to see my boobs?
Oh Jesus!
No, we can't see you. We can hear you. You're in a video.
Kid, you have a heart attack. They're Hooters.
Heart attack for Hooters. That's gonna have to be one of our outings. We're gonna make an outing
Let's
called.
talk about Hooters.
All right, bye.
Skinny girls with jobs. Look on jobs.
Dude,
Not
that's-
jugs, jobs.
That's great. Yo, you gotta get your shirt still.
I know. You're supposed to drop it off to me.
I know. You didn't tell me where.
I live in the Hizzy. Now I live at Aramingo, Allegheny. Now I'm
Where?
gonna get stalked. Now I'm gonna get stalked. Oh God.
No, you're not gonna talk. You know what?
I
Just,
live down the street
message
from
me.
the fruit stand.
Just
I was gonna
message
say,
me where. and
don't
we'll-
tell me. Don't tell me you.
Wait, do you buy hissy?
I can hear you. What?
Did you say hissy?
Hissy? No, I'm not a hissy hopper.
No. What?
In Kensington. There's a playground in Kensington called
No,
hissy.
I know where that's at. No, but I
No.
live down the street from Aramingo Fruit Stand at Aramingo and Allegheny.
No, just look. Message me the address, and
Uh-huh.
I'll drop them off. I'll try to drop them off tomorrow, Tuesday.
You gotta wear a speedo though.
A speedo.
You
I
don't-
can't wear.
you don't want
Maddie
that.
will wear a speedo.
You don't want
I
that
know
sight.
you would.
Yeah,
I know you would.
I'll have Maddie wear the speedo. He'll be the
No,
one to
for
drop
real, if
shirts
you
off in the
do, I
speedo.
will freaking. I will laugh so I'll piss myself.
I'll have Maddie.
Because
I'll
you
have
know
Maddie.
do it.
That'll get some
We
views.
could call him a white Ethiopian.
Yes, he did. Jim.
Oh my God.
He did call him a white
And
Ethiopian.
tell me he has to have a man bun in.
Oh, he does have to have the man bun. You know what?
What?
When you called
I think
Maddie
it's
an
better when
Ethiopian, a white
I think it's better
Ethiopian?
when he's got his lion mane going, when it's all puffed out.
I do.
When it's like
Sorry,
this
Maddie, I
wide,
know you're
dude.
watching. You hate my guts right now.
A
I love
lot
you,
of
bro.
people. You know what though? A lot of people like the.
Dude, when he
the-
froze it and it's like this big and it literally looks like a lion's mane because of the
does.
color.
It does.
Hey, I'm a big haired girl too myself.
That's right.
whip
telling
out a
you.
can of hairspray and a brush, go back to 92.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Aquanet, baby, Aquanet.
Here we go. Yeah. Listen,
nice.
yo,
Nice.
here we go.
Being nice.
Maddie says he gets that hair by juicing. He juices his own fruit and he washes his hair with the juice. I'm not kidding. If you listen to last week's, that's what he said. He said he juices his own fruit and he washes his hair with juice. So what?
Well, tell him to sell that shit on freaking eBay or Amazon, because I'll buy it. I'll buy anything.
I'm telling you. What do you wash your hair with?
Pantene.
Pantene. All right.
With shampoo.
But I have beautiful locks because all my family does.
Well, no, I'm saying because Maddie, you know what's weird? Yo, when he comes in here, his hair it shines, dude. His hair
Really?
shines.
I think you're
to.
hating on him right now, aren't you?
He has to.
So
Doing
I
man crush?
so I asked him. The only man I have a man crush on
Yeah, I
is
don't
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Do not judge me.
Has a really
He
good
doesn't
head
have
of hair
hair
as well.
like you either.
Don't judge me.
Big Matty has a good head of hair himself. I must say, it's very thick and it's like Rocky hair.
Exactly.
Rocky Balboa hair.
Come back up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's but that's what he does. He does natural juices, and I mean he does Pantene. That's what he does.
Pantene too.
So
Oh
my
God,
niece is-
he
my
does
nie-
natural juices.
my
and,
niece
That's
is
what he
have
said.
plates on
Yo,
the
he said
side.
that. He said that. He said that.
So my brother-in-law passed many years ago, and my sister was living with me. I was taking care of my nieces. I'll take them to school every day, and I have no clue how to do anything with hair. And my nieces have really curly, really
Well, my
curly
hair's
hair,
naturally curly too.
really tight curls. They both have really tight curls. I used to literally take a bottle of extra virgin olive oil because it's the only thing I had in my apartment, and I would dump it in their hair and comb their hair and put ponytails
Those
in
poor
them. And their
kids. Oh
hair,
my God.
no, it never looked better. Never looked better. None of the shit my sister used to put in their
You're
hair
right. They
made it
probably
look
like
that
greased,
good.
Like they were all greased up.
No, man, it was all natural, bro.
Yo, some
No,
people.
when it's too greasy, you look like a crazy
No,
person.
no, their hair was so froey it would absorb all that. It wouldn't be shiny.
Yeah, yo,
Yeah,
some
you know
people.
what? When it comes to kids, it doesn't matter how your hair looks.
Yeah, yo, so I'm telling you, some people would do that. Some people, people use extra virgin olive oil for anything.
Oh, well,
Oh, dude, my dad
I buy
rubs it in
in
his
the spray,
hands.
though, for my kids.
So
but,
me and my dad, I get it too. My dad gets it real bad, where the tips of your fingers crack when the cold weather comes, because I do all
Yeah.
the body, so does he. So the solvents dry your skin out real bad. My dad will just pour extra virgin olive oil on his hands and rub it in a couple times a day, and it gets rid of the cracks in his skin.
Oh, it works for everything. It works for your skin. It works for everything.
Dude,
I know somebody used to put that on their face in the sun, dude.
No, it's true. You can. You
No,
can use
for
it for
real.
just like,
It was like a-
coconut oil. Coconut oil as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they would come, yo,
All natural.
eight,
Dude,
Why do we
80
just
hours
go
in the
off
sun.
track? We're talking about 7 different things right now.
Well,
Yeah, I know,
that's
we're-
the purpose of the show.
Yeah, we're anything life, anything
Free
life.
flowing.
And I'm definitely in because my mind wanders like a mofo.
I say, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yo, anything life related. That's it. That's real talk. Real
Oh
talk
my
with
God,
sarcasm.
I could go on for days. I can write a book. It's number one seller.
You know what? Oh, dude, I'm so pissed. Maddie ain't actually here right now.
Where is that little bastard?
I don't know.
Brookhaven?
You know what? Now he had work. He had a big job that that
Well,
took
he's
him.
watching. I saw that he was watching.
Yeah, it took
Yeah.
him. It took him over. Took him way over. He was supposed to be here yesterday.
Oh, we miss you, Maddie.
I know. We miss him. We miss him. He'll be here next week though, for sure.
All right, cool. And then we can mess with him next week, and I'll call him and really, really break balls.
Exactly.
All
You
right.
have to.
We'll have to think of something really creative now.
Well, then just
Besides, what is the Ethiopian thing? I cracked up for 20 minutes on that one.
save Sludgy Wudgy's number. Call him Monday nights at midnight to fuck with him and his wife.
Oh my God.
And
Shut up.
and then call during the show and chime in.
I was going to give you my mom's number to mess with her, but she'd probably take it too seriously. Like, seriously, if I ever come on the show, we're cranking people. We're doing, we really are. Like, people that will go along with it and not be nasty, because I have quite a few numbers.
That's right. So
And they'll
look,
go along with it and have no clue it's me.
All right.
So, all
That's
right,
right.
guys, I'll let you go and so you can take other callers.
Look,
you're going to
Phil,
drop my
thank you.
shirt off tomorrow?
what'd you say?
You're going to drop my shirt off tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, well,
Because-
I inboxed
well, no.
you my number. Did you get my number?
Well, no, I have your number now. It's on my phone. You called in.
Oh, duh, I just called. I'm so duh. Oh my God, blonde moment.
And I'll bring both shirts, and you can whatever you can try
Well,
them
I
on.
want a
and we'll-
couple. Now, a couple of my neighbors want them too, so I have the money. So,
Yeah, let me know.
All right. Well, anytime after 11, because I got a hair appointment.
Okay.
Got a
That's
hair
it. You gotta get
appointment.
them. You gotta get them locks taken care of.
I gotta get the gray out, Joe.
Ah, stop. You ain't. No, stop.
Oh, I'm old. I'm not even telling my age. You could be to talk about that for the next 20 minutes. That's Stacey's age.
Is this Jenny?
Did you guess right? Did you get?
Jenny from the block.
Nothing.
Is this Jenny?
All right.
All right,
867-5309.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Stacy.
Fucking Jimmy.
Damn, dude, how long of a piss was that, dude? Holy shit.
Felt good though.
Big
bet.
bladder.
Anyway,
Yes.
look. That's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start. Oh, by the way, Samoa Joe lost.
Who's
I know
Samoa Joe?
We're
Poor
talking
fat
WWE thing. Anyway, this is look. Thank you.
Are we done?
Yeah, I mean we're what are we? An hour 15 minutes.
All right. How much time we have left?
Negative 15 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyway,
I wanted to smoke a cigar, but I guess no.
thank you
Yo,
for Stacy for calling in. You're awesome. She's been listening to us since since we ever started this. She's awesome.
Becky never got a gift card yet.
I know. Give it to her tonight. I got you.
You sure?
But look, this is Real Talk with a touch of sarcasm. Thank you for tuning in.
Can I say something?
I'm
before
gonna
we go?
I'm gonna let you in a minute. Thank you for tuning in. So, and you guys are awesome. That's it. You guys, you guys make us do what we do.
You're not all that cool. I mean,
I kind of am, but it is what it is.
no, we're not. I'm not talking about. Well, you're definitely not.
Okay.
And yeah,
These nuts. Anyway. But look, thank you guys. Real Talk with a touch of sarcasm. I'm here with. You're an
Sean.
asshole. You're supposed to announce your name.
Sean
Sean what? Redbeard? That's what you call yourself?
Sean Redbeard.
Yeah.
Chunky hustle.
You said that with such disgust too. It was fantastic.
He named himself and
Chunky
he's,
hustle.
he named himself and he just
I
like
never
doesn't
named
like it.
myself that.
Yes, he did. It's on the back of your softball jersey.
No, it's not.
Chunky hustle, and it's great. I love it. I love it because if more chunky people were hustled, this world would be so different. So look, we love you guys, and that's it. We do. We love you. You guys make us do what we do.
Nah, stop kissing their asses.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, pussy.
You all suck.
I'm like it. I love you guys.
All right.
All right. Bye.
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 Have a good night. Hey, look.